Somewhere along the line, leadership in all its forms failed in Nigeria. From parenting to public governance to whatever. At some point, our value system shifted for the worst, and I don't know why. I don't know what triggered it. I remember there was a time that if you got suddenly wealthy in the community and nobody could really place a finger on how that happened, you became a pariah.
They say it's juju.
Nobody wanted
Everybody
to go near you.
You.
know, people got suspicious. Parents held us back from going to play with that person's kids and all of this. But over time, our values shifted. You know, the more people could acquire unexplained wealth, the more important and valuable they became in the community. In fact, even people who are known criminals
are celebrated.
Are celebrated as long as
they're cashing out.
As long as the person has not been locked up.
Even when they're locked
up and released,
they're celebrated.
We celebrate them. The few times that when Obasanjo came, for instance, 1999, EFCC was one of the strongest. You know, of course, it didn't start in 1999, but before he left, he left us with a very strong, well-institutionalized anti-corruption, two anti-corruption agencies, EFCC, ICPC. And I recall that at the time, it looked as if we were about to take a shift in the right direction, but then somewhere along the line, it started getting wobbly again. And I'm not just putting it on only those two entities, the police as well and everything. We as a people lost it somewhere. I read, anytime you go on the news, you read something that a pastor did, an imam did, and all of this. And the person will still show up in the congregation the next week.
It's amazing.
Life goes on.
To great adulation, you know, great. Some of them are so materialistic now that it is scary. And they convey the impression that materialism is the biggest spiritual gift you could get. Things like health, your personal well-being, love, morals, all these things have been de-emphasized as religion has been used to replace spirituality. You know, so the thing is, we lost our value system at a point. We got to that point where mothers started sending their daughters to men to go and do things and collect money. We got to a point where women in Nigeria, mothers associations, they have associations where they gather money and pay bail for their sons who have been caught in 419.
It's a lie.
I've read this in newspapers.
Is this real?
Yes,
they
in Nigeria.
Money to even to bribe for results for examinations.
Parents are going to bribe teachers so that their child will pass exams. So at some point, we, the parents, have let our younger generation. Do you know that when I was growing up, or in my 20s and thereabouts, the people that were considered cultists were big men, people with unexplained wealth. Now, somebody who is in university will carry his girlfriend to one place and go and pluck her eyes out. He wants to make it big. One other person, him and his mother have arranged, they beheaded his girlfriend and they are using her intestines to cook pepper soup somewhere because they told them that that is what will give them money. Our young people are now invested in making money without going through the grind. And when you look at people like Davido, Burna Boy and all this, I wish that somebody would take the time to go beyond showing us where they are now to showing us the journey.